All right. So today, our lovely community manager Tada streamed. If you haven't followed her yet, it's twitch.tv/Tada, Tadaah, 3 A's next to 1A. So anyway, today she gave us a nice little leak, which I have prepared for right here, and we're going to talk about for a few minutes. Doesn't look like gems are in it. We don't know super specifics about it yet. But if I had to guess, it's going to be something along the lines of like Jack or Giant. So I'd put it in the $40 to $50 range. So it's got 6 blueprints, a new hero, Lorelai, which some of you may be familiar with. She comes in for bulk orders. She, I'm guessing, is a rogue, just by her look and the cut of her jib, for sure. Tada said that she's got 3 skills, which are Lucky, Backstab, and Scavenger 3. Lucky is the one that avoids injury. Backstab is the one that increases power. And Scavenger 3 is good. She's gonna need Treasure Hunter to help her out to be fully utilized, but you know, that's okay. The little dragon thing, awesome. Reduces overall quest time by 5%, similar to how this reduces crafting time by 5%. Tada said that she had 3 unique PvP skills, but I don't remember what they were, or wasn't around for what they were. Say something about she causes break person's team, which, okay, we're just gonna get straight into it. If she causes forced breaks, there's an easy way to counter it. If you see her forcing breaks, you run Francesca. No, you run Luca on your team for field repairs, or you put Lancaster straight across from her. Put Lancaster straight across from her, you could probably straight up counter her 1-to-1. So we're on a slippery slope here, but she's not as overpowered as you may see. So we talked about her. There's no way of knowing what she's gonna wear. I assume she's a rogue, so she's gonna wear rogue-like things. I mean, in her pack, it's a knife, a vest or clothes, I don't know. Light gloves, ring, light hat, and gun. So I would assume that she wears all of those things. So I don't know where she's gonna fit into efficient teams quite yet. But I've kind of want to slot her in with my Kuroshobi. It would be 6 rogues in that Kuroshobi team. So anyway, let's talk about why this thing is awesome. I know nothing about the blueprints other than what Tada said. She said that the vest, the one right above her head, is the starter one, so like between like level 5 and 10. Second blueprint, I think, was the ring. Third blueprint was the gun. Is that a gun? It's a gun. Fourth blueprint was the hat. And they're all on trade if you want to look at them. The hat. Where's the hat? People have been asking me all day, every day. Where are you? Where does this hat come from? And I go, I don't know where the hat comes from. This is where it comes from. Death Veil. Very cool. Tri-barrel is the gun. Seems like it's Unneeded upgrade to the shotgun. Really? I probably went past it. I do this a lot. I do this a whole heck of a lot. That's right, anyway, we're building up to something. We don't have time to go looking for tri-barrels. So the 5th item in the pack is the gloves. Are there any of those on the trade house? They're purpley, right? Be like right in here. There they are. Midas gloves, level 40. Perfect. I did not know that till this moment. Good song. Alright, Midas gloves. Perfect. So it looks like it's 3 or 4 million. Oh, sorry. Midas gloves. Midas gloves, right there. Thank you, Miss Marvel. Thank you, Miss Marvel. I said thank you. Thank you. You're me, but that's okay. We could be friends. Anyway. Midas gloves. Level 40. Skill on Midas gloves. Support 2. Support 2. Which is an exact copy of this beautiful, amazing blueprint. It's Balmung in the glove slot. And if you've heard me complain about building teams, hold on, let's find it. There it is. When you hear me complaining about teams, there's nothing good to put in the light glove slot. There's nothing in the light glove slot. Until the day that this thing comes out. And then the day that Midas Gloves comes out, it's the best skill item in the game. It beats Balmung, no question. Like, it's not even close. Why? Why does it beat Balmung? Because the weapon slot is so overcrowded with awesome skills that the instant that I start loading my teams up with these Midas Gloves, I'm taking off all the Balmungs because I don't need them, and then I can start putting in things like Elven Bows or Durandals or a million other things. A million other things. Options open up astronomically because of the weapon slot. The weapon slot is the single most crowded slot in the game. Balmung was so good, it just overpowered everything else. Now that we've got these Midas Gloves, the whole thing changes. The whole thing shifts. Midas Gloves, number 1 blueprint in the game. Second best blueprint for skill, in my opinion, Noble Plate. Third best blueprint in the game for skill, Balmung. Support is so good. Midas Gloves, there's no competition. Noble Plate, there's very little competition. Balmung is still so unbelievably awesome that it's really hard to get out of the top 3. So if you're picking up what I'm putting down, I'm saying, yes, this is so amazing, and it's also on Legendary. So it doesn't even matter. Like, all these people complaining about Mythic stuff can be quiet. Like, really quiet. Sorry, people complaining about hand motions, so it just went crazy. So then anyway, the 6th item doesn't matter much. It doesn't matter much. But the 6th item is Dagger. I would assume between like 42 and 50. And it's Scavenger 3 on Mythic, which will be hard to do, and is going to be hard to replace Elven Bows. But still very good. You're going to need some... You'll need some Treasure Hunter to offset it, especially if you put it on Lorelai. But you get a new quester, you get quest times reduced, you get a new PvP option, you get the best skill item in the game. Like pre-crafts don't matter. It's so good. You need to go just make them. As a guy who jumps up and down about efficient teams, this is it. Like, something that beats Balmung. I never thought it would happen, and we've got it. And I don't even know what it takes to make. If it took 300 gems, or 300 jewels and 300 mana, and cost me 300 gems every time I pushed the button, I would still get this, because it's, sorry, I'm excited. Like, I'm crazy excited for this thing. So, there you go. Is it worth it? I don't know how much it is. Yes. Go get it. It's not, in terms of Giant versus Lorelai, Giant still touches more elements of the game, but it's definitely a debate, depending on what you want to do. I still say Giant 1, Lorelai 2, because money is money, you kind of run out after a while. At $50, I don't like to talk money because money's different for everybody. $1 for me is not going to be the same for $1 for Akerson, is not going to be the same as $1 for anybody else. What it does is amazing. It does a whole heck of a lot. So, there's my little spiel on the Heroic package. It's awesome. I'm getting it. I'll be excited if you get it too.